Welcome to Felixstowe News. One of the things that really annoys me sometimes is how we suffer as a population through lack of knowledge of how things work. In our area we have three local authorities. We have the Town Council, Felixstowe Town Council, we have Suffolk Coastal District Council, and we have Suffolk County Council, and the divisions between them aren't really apparent to many people. Most of us don't know which councillor is responsible for what and what councillors do. So what we're going to do this time round in this little series of programmes is try and identify what our local councils do. We're going to try and identify what those councillors do, and we're going to start introducing people who would like to think about being councillors in our area. The first person on that list is Matt Bonner, and we're going to meet him today at the railway station.
Well, Felixstowe is a really nice area, and there's a lot going for Felixstowe, and I think the hard work that the other politicians have done in the area needs to continue in order for Felixstowe to stay a nice area. I come from Teesside, and in areas in Teesside, like Redcar for instance, which is the equivalent of Felixstowe, it's become very run down because the politicians have sat back and done nothing about it. The town's been left to decline, and I don't really want to see a town like Felixstowe, which is a beautiful town, end up in the same situation. I'm seeing lots of buildings closing down, the shops moving out, and others shops moving in as well, but it's along the coastline where the tourists are going to come, and the beach where people are going to be spending the majority of the time. That area needs to be kept up. I mean, in Redcar for instance, they left all the handrails to go rusty, and it was quite an eyesore, and then they had a boating lake in Redcar similar to what we've got here, and that again was left with no water, and it took about 5 or 6 years and people just stopped coming to the town for tourism. There was just nothing there, so the only thing that people could do was go to the arcades and get some fish and chips, and you know, it spoiled it for people like me. I mean, I was quite young at the time, and I was growing up and I could see it, you know, on a progressive decline. And they always complained about budget cuts, but there's always going to be budget cuts, and there's always going to be, you know, problems. But you just need to find a way to get over the problems and keep pushing ahead forwards.
I was impressed with meeting Matt. He's a serious young man with a lot of interest in the town, and we'll come back to him later this week and in weeks to come to get his views on Felixstowe and its future. Tomorrow we'll bring you the Felixstowe News Guide to local councils, what they are and what they deal with. If you're interested in thinking about becoming a councillor or playing a bigger part in the local community, get in touch with Felixstowe News via our website or via the Felixstowe Forum or Felixstowe the People's page on Facebook. We'd love to hear from you, and we'll do all we can to help you get the information you need to help you decide what to do next. More on local government and on local news soon.